What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be about, I always point here, I never learn. Beta Ray Bill, up here. This is a rank 3 SIG 200 fully boosted 7-star Beta Ray Bill against the 17 million health Star-Lord on the CCP testing map. This is just a showcase of Beta Ray Bill's max damage. And forgive me if the format or the audio of the video is a little weird. I'm trying something different with the recording. I'm not actually hooking this up to my phone, so my phone is right here. This is actually just recording from OBS, so forgive me if the audio is a little weird in the process. I'm trying to experiment a little bit and try something new. But Beta Ray Bill, I feel like I wouldn't say he's underrated. I wouldn't say he's overrated. I feel he's perfectly rated, although I will say that nobody really talks about Bill anymore. Not to say that he's bad, but he had kind of a month or so where he was, the new hotness. The best thing since sliced bread. Beta Ray Bill was the thing that everybody wanted, including me. I mean, I was part of that group who used the 2 to 3 rank up gem from the Crucible to rank 3 Beta Ray Bill. I was someone who did that. And do I regret that decision? Absolutely not. I think Bill is an incredible character. He's just a little specific. And because certain characters have specific playstyles, certain people don't like that as much. And that's not Beta Ray Bill's fault per se, and that's not the fault of the designer. That's just the nature of the game, you know? Certain champions have specific playstyles, and if people don't really like how certain characters work, they're just not going to use them. Somebody like me, I like learning all of the new and unique playstyles for characters, so it's never an issue, at least on my end of the spectrum, but I'm only one person. I'm not speaking for a collective here, so I'll never claim that, oh, you guys should just, get off your high horse and learn how to play other characters, because everybody plays the game differently. But I think what really costs Bill some of his notoriety is that unique play style, the charging into the special 2. Some people just don't like that. And while you don't have to do that for you don't have to do that for really solid damage, for maximum damage, that is the ideal way to play Beta Ray Bill. So right now, that was a 1.4 million damage burst there. I believe it's 1.4. It's either 1.1 or 1.4. And that right there, that's the max amount of damage Beta Ray Bill can do at a rank 3 SIG 200 fully boosted recoil level. That is the max burst damage Beta Ray Bill can do with no synergies. The only synergy I have is White Magneto for the additional um, attack increase from the guidance boost. That's the only thing I have here is White Magneto. So everything else is just Beta Ray Bill fully boosted SIG 200, the whole 9 yards. Beta Ray Bill benefits quite a bit from his signature ability. At SIG 200, he gains 40% additional burst damage. It's going too fast. I think it's 1.4. But at SIG 200, a burst of damage gained 40% potency, which is really significant. And he just gains a lot of quality of life increases, like while he's charging his heavy attack during Call of Thunder. If you tank a hit while you're unstoppable, you take no damage, so you can safely land the heavy intercepts from the special 2. And I think there's something, because, oh, the Call of Thunder duration is also reduced by 10 seconds. So it's a nice dupe to have, and I want to dupe my Beta Ray Bill, but it's definitely not required to get ridiculous bursts of 600, 700, 800,000 damage. Because even unduped, not fully boosted, no recoil, Beta Ray Bill at the max ramp, so 3 Furies during the whole Call of Thunder thing, can still hit around 800,000 damage during those Special 1 bursts. Not to mention his basic hits deal ridiculously high damage from those Furies, which are paused. This is all not counting the Special 3 reverberation buff that he gains. I didn't want to count that because it's a little unrealistic to maintain that. I wanted to show off, yes, unrealistic damage from full boosts and stuff, but in a realistic playstyle. Using Bill with the Special 2, Special 1, not really focusing on the Special 3, because you can go for that, and if you're able to maintain it, great, but it's more of a, if the AI lets you, you can, and it's not something you can just kind of easily maintain without access to synergies and maybe power back boosts. This is just Beta Ray Bill with the Fury and the Shock Burst, and he's taken out 17 million health in I think 5 minutes or so is when he gets this down. So it's fairly fast. It's fairly fast. Obviously, unboosted, no recoils, it would be a little slower. But the thing about Beta Ray Bill is he benefits from recoil because he heals from poison. And during Call of Thunder, while you're unstoppable, you're not taking any poison damage. So all throughout that heavy charge, all you're doing is gaining willpower healing. So I like Beta Ray Bill. I want to awaken mine quite badly. He's one of my top picks to awaken from the Titan Crystal. And if I were to awaken him, I would consider giving him some Sig Stones, although I don't think he needs to be Sig 200. I think Sig 20 is fine. But of course, the more stones you give into him, the more potency on that burst he will get from the signature ability. So we're coming to the end of the video here. I just wanted to do a little Beta Ray Bill showcase. I know a lot of people have been asking about it on the channel, and I figured going all in was definitely the right way to approach it. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this showcase on Beta Ray Bill's max damage potential. Make sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the bell for notifications if that's something you're into. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace. I'm just going to wait for the time to show up, if it does at all. Okay, there it is. 5 minutes. All right.